It's not actually like pouring out, a glass of milk into somebody else's glass of milk, because then you're actually losing what you have. And knowledge is like fire, where if you spread it, you don't lose anything. The fire will stay the same. It's just it'll spread more and more. And I really thought that was kind of interesting. That was an interesting point made by the person that made the video. I also noticed that in the video, every single time the bigger guy comes to this dude's house, he makes him do some sort of manual labor, and I didn't think that was very cool. That's not very nice. It's not your house. So the last new piece of information that I feel like I took from this is that the brain is actually got more connections than the stars are in the universe. I think that's insane, because I'm a very big astronomy guy. I understand how big the universe actually is. And it's insane to me that you have more going on in here than there is going on in the universe. But it also kind of brings up a different point that I also kind of find kind of weird. And they almost made it seem like they were arguing that our planet is just part of this huge thing in someone's brain and someone being God. And it kind of brought that into my head, and I didn't really like to agree with that either. I actually didn't agree with a lot in this video, but that's just because I'm a weird kid, so whatever on that. Identify and describe two ideas or concepts that you already were aware of, but that were reinforced. One of them for sure is blank. I'm blank right now. Pulling up blank. Oh, the cookie cutting. Okay, cookie cutting like in school. So I completely agree 100% that there's a lot of really, really smart people in our world, and especially in our country, that don't actually get to come out and be as smart as they possibly can. And I think that's because of the way our education system works. There's no motive to like if I go out and I do something different, something completely different in school, odds are I'm gonna get a failing grade. My teacher tells me to do one thing, I do something completely different, I'm gonna fail, and then I'm gonna get held back, and then I'm gonna look on society. I get held back in kindergarten because I did something different, and now the society looks at me like I'm an idiot. So that's one thing I completely agree with. Another thing that they kind of use as a metaphor, but I completely agree with as well, is you have all this stuff, you have everything to make bread, but you need the fire in order to make it, and I 100% agree with that as well. And I think that that ties back into the school thing, where all these kids have everything they really need to be, not all these kids, but a lot of these kids have something they need, everything they need to become extremely successful, extremely useful in the world, and they aren't able to use it because there's no fire. They're like being cooked in like a warm oven, so they don't become that good piece of bread that they could become, because our schools are cookie cutting schools. So they're just becoming warm, doughy, mushy, gross whenever they could become this terrific piece of bread, but they don't have the proper fire that they need to become that. If we use our gifts to the fullest potential in service to others, how would this affect our community? Wait, that's not what I'm going to do. Oh yeah, it is. How would this affect our community? So again, I'm going to tie this right back to the fire. I believe that I'm very, very, very guilty of this, but I feel like I have a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge, and a lot of people think that I'm a really smart guy because I'm able to look at things in a different light than a lot of people are. And I hate, I hate spreading my knowledge to other people. And I know that it can't hurt at all. It's just I'm not a people person. That's why I'm on an online class right now. I don't like to see other people. That's why my room is like my domain. It's kind of weird that I play soccer, but I hate spreading my knowledge. And I think that if people like me that actually have a good amount of knowledge in their head and actually are able to help a lot of people, if we would just really open up and put forth our best effort to really spread our words and help other people become their best ability, and those other people that become their best ability will help other people. And it's the huge fire concept again. I think that this video for me really emphasized the fire concept. And our world is like, we're trying to make fire on sand basically. It's we have the ability to do it, like it's possible, but we make it almost impossible. Like we hurt ourselves way more than we actually help ourselves. And I think if we all use our gifts to the best ability, the whole community, like it's like feeding fire to a fire. It would just get better and better and better. We wouldn't have Donald Trump as president. We wouldn't have these two idiots running for campaigns. It would be just a better world in general. And I mean, one thing that will never help that is the battle over religions, how many religions we have in the world. That's something that's sand to our fire. It'll never help. Not until we all came together would anything get better in that situation. So I hope you did enjoy this video. I know the semester's coming to a close. I think we have like 2 weeks left, maybe a little bit less. So I hope everything's good out where you live. I know you don't live in Texas. I think you live in South California or something. So you're having a much better time than us probably. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I can get it edited. If not, this is what you're going to see. It's going to be raw. It's probably going to be 2 videos again because it got cut off earlier. But I hope you did enjoy. I hope you give me 100, of course. Have a good day.